It's raining Dana 60s, dude. On the ground at last. Yeah, she's not a freaking low rider. Hydraulic. Oh, yeah, Dana 60 time. What you doing, dude? High five. Welcome back, guys, to this portion of the video. I know you've suffered through about 30 minutes or so, unless I decide to make that somehow shorter. But we got some interesting, awesome, strange news. That's all I'm hinting at. Coming up for old Jezebel. And Dad and I are going to finish up this Dana 60 rebuild. And got a different car that Dana's going into. And for any eagle-eyed viewers or any smart Mopar folks, will know what it's going in. Something back there. So that's all I'm going to inform you with. But Jezebel's going to be down till about first of next month. But the main thing here is we're going to get the Dana finished up with the 373 gears, maybe slap it back into her, let it get all broken, wore in, and then it's got a new home. But it's going to be a whole lot of speedy footage on getting this Dana redone. So please enjoy that, and hope you enjoy whatnot. All right, back to the video. So what you guys just missed is we polished that shaft right there to the perfect diameter of the bearing itself. And that's old trick Dad learned from a guy at work, how they do it on big stuff. Works on heavy rock equipment, as you say, Dad. Good enough for your car.
It worked on a car.
And this is your rear end now.
We're about 1,000 big still.
Oh, that'd be
or
fine.
not 1,000, about 100,000.
Yeah. By the way, for anybody wondering, pressing the races in, brass punch, need to have that so you don't mar up steel bearing race. Well, tell them what you're doing, Dad.
You're going to clean out any residual Loctite or any kind of crap that's in the hole so that we get a true torque on these bolts.
Say PG.
Is that a smart thing to do?
No, I just run them in.
I'm gonna need a little crescent wrench because this ain't gonna work.
Oh, you said it. You said it.
I used a little crescent, not that little one, but that's
Yeah, show the camera the look. You asked for a little crescent wrench.
It's a little small, but it'll probably go for a while.
You want a little bigger one?
One extreme to another.
Yeah, I'll give you this one. This one's a little bigger.
That's what I use it.
Using my tools.
When you use a little wrench and you know you're not going to over torque it and break it off.
You know, you laughed at me when I brought home those guys. You're like, you got what? That thing's fucking worthless. Alright, so the little snag we ran into is the old carrier found out an issue is he used to drop in and out, so the shim stack is obviously not correct on either the outer bearings, whereas our new one, shim stack is correct, and the fact that it will not fit in the Dana 60 housing, because on a Dana housing, whether it be a 60, 40 or whatever, all the different sizes, the case has got to be spread. That's what this hole and this hole is for case spreader. And well, we're not going to fork out the $100 for a tool. We're going to make our own, and all we got to do is spread this out just a little bit. It's like a 1/16 of an inch, and it should drop in. So we're going to work on making that, and when we get done with it, I'll be back. See you in a bit. So what in the world did we come up with, Dan?
Yeah.
What the hell's that contraption?
Well,
I'd say that's what $100 looks like that you don't want to spend and wait on.
you're going right. $100 of awesomeness.
Of awesomeness. This is our homemade case spreader. You can laugh at it all you want, but it's gonna frickin' do the job.
Only got to spread it 16th of an inch or something.
Yeah, it's only got to open up a 1/16 of an inch. We watched a bunch of videos of people making them themselves, and well, we can do that. We're only going to use it one time in our entire lifetime probably, so
Yeah.
we'll find other uses for this crap. But thick wall tubing right here, all big grade 8 bolts. That ain't coming apart.
You show them how the 7/8 bolts fit in there?
Yeah, it's actually kind of nifty. This is the side you got to take out. So that hole there, which is how you're supposed to spread, these guys were drilling holes and mounting them to the cover flange there. You could do that, but they're supposed to go into these big eye locating holes here in a 7/8 bolt. Perfect.
We actually drilled 7/8 holes.
Yeah, actual 7/8 holes. No, there's nothing on this thing that's slotted.
Yeah.
For lack of measurement. And a lot of that, I'll go ahead and say, is because I stayed in here cleaning parts to get ready to weld. Because me and a tape measure, we just fight. We don't get along. But
you already tightened it in?
yeah, I got it snug right there. So we'll get out a big wrench. We'll spread this out just enough.
You're supposed to take a measurement before you even start.
Okay.
That way you know. I need to get my dial indicator. It goes from here to here. You can only go like 15,000.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we just put our new Speedy sleeve on. We're gonna let this baby warm up, get her pressed, put her on there, check everything. Oh yeah, that backlash does feel pretty good. Feels just about right. We're gonna let this warm out in the sun, get back up to temperature, clean all this freaking water off so we don't rust. And we'll see you guys in just a few moments. Take care. Take a soda break. Alrighty, well, we've already run this around, checked our wear pattern, and it's perfect. So we're gonna run her around, and what you want is to have your camera set up before you start recording. But, you know, we're not in a perfect world here. But you want that pattern differential as close to dead center in the middle as possible. You don't want it too far inside, you don't want it too far out. You don't want it out here, you don't want it in there, you want it right.
You don't want it bottoming out.
Yeah, and all we did was set all these shim stacks up just how it was when it came out. This carrier with its shim stacks and the carrier bearings instead of the old one where it was all wrong. So this one has all of its correct bearing shim stock. The pinion is set up exactly how we had it set up in the old setup, and this is looking perfect.
You ain't even mashing that grease out of the bottom.
Yeah, it ain't touching the grease in the bottom where I sprayed it in these 4 teeth. Spin it both ways. And yeah, it's perfect. You couldn't get no better. Alright, flip it back around, tighten the yoke up, call it a night. think we forgot about tightening these and Loctiting them. Ha! Joke's on you. I'm not even going to try and do the twirl thing. The twirl thing really only works by the time the bolt's out, so you just sit here and do this. Like, how long is that bolt? Oh, it goes down to the center of the earth. Alrighty guys, well, welcome back. Another day. Kind of warm. What do you say about it, Dad?
It ain't too bad in here.
Yeah, it ain't so bad when you're standing right next to the fan.
I'm behind the fan.
In front of the fan.
Yeah, I noticed.
This fan's pretty nice. We need more of these. But we're getting the axles finished. We had to tack weld 3 studs in. It'll be balanced perfectly, trust me. Jezebel used to have a tack welded right here, but we just had to tack weld 3 in because they were all messed up. I know a lot of people be like, well, replace the axle, replace the end. Well, you know what, 23 spline, it'll be fine. So you ready to get this Dana finished out, Dad?
I guess. It ain't getting no cooler.
That is true. It's definitely, well, it's not going to get any hotter either.
Good.
Stupid freaking small bolt pattern Kragers. Someone needs to buy those. But got the gaskets on here. We're going to get the axle slid in here. Get this baby put under Jezebel so that way it can get broke in and potentially broke in Jezebel so that way when it's ready to go in another person's car, it'll be already broke in.
We're done with the welder?
Yeah, we're done with the welder. So we're gonna get these axles shoved in there. We're gonna get this thing put underneath Jezebel and hopefully, you know, have no more issues. Because we don't want no more issues. Isn't that right, Dad?
No.
All right.
Putting grease on the right axle this time.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Mention that, you know, if my parts bitch who's holding the camera right now had actually been doing their job, we would have put the short axle on the short side instead of the short axle on the long side. Got it all like done up, and then tool bitch was all like, well, shouldn't that be turning the old yoke? Yeah, it should be.
Well, what about before that?
Which one?
When you had the axle in, and shouldn't you have the brake backing plate on
Yeah,
first?
you know what? It's hotter than shit outside. And this is no longer my Dana 60, so my level of care is just...
Hey.
We're putting white lithium grease on here just that way we don't tear the O-ring and the axles have something nice to slide against. You know, you just don't want to put shit in dry.
Uh-huh.
Just so I can install this kind of grimy axle. That end is still hot, Dad, by the way. Did you know that?
Well, I imagine.
From that weld.
A professional in action.
Professional, my ass.
Probably won't go in so easy now that you're actually having to hook up some splines.
Yeah, nobody likes a smart ass.
Well, I bet you got her now.
It's raining Dana 60s, Dad. Woo! On the ground at last. Dad, she's not a freaking low rider.
Charlie.
You're testing out them shocks, ain't you? Oh, yeah, Dana 60 time. Well, Jezebel's back on the ground. Drag shocks are hooked up. And now all we gotta do is bleed the brakes. And all that fun jazz. By the way, this rear end is going to Dad for his 68 Hemi Charger because he's got a 66 day code Hemi. 68 model 23 spline 4-speed, which he should have an 18 spline, but you know, whatever, it's close enough. And then this is a 68 model Dana 60, so it'll all be as close to numbers matching era correct for his 68 Charger RT that's got a Hemi in it now. So we'll be taking this rear end, and I ain't gonna tell you who I'm getting the rear end from unless you're eagle-eyed and you've been to the community page and all that fun shit. So if you've been there, you know what's going on. Oh, but yeah, we got a new rear end coming. Gotta finalize the deal tomorrow morning, get them paid. They're gonna be helping out the channel, so it's gonna be really freaking sweet. I got bugs crawling over me, so I'm gonna finish this baby out here pretty soon. But the whole idea here is we got the 373 gears, the track locks all rebuilt, all that fun crap. We're gonna be driving it with Jezebel, get everything wore in for Dad, you know, maybe even break it in a little bit. But we're just gonna make sure it's all gonna work, and we also need to get some measurements to make sure our narrowed rear end is gonna clear everything. And I think we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be a little close. We got a little more room over here than we do over there for some reason, which needs to get corrected regardless for whatever cart's going in. And by the way, Rob, this is for you, buddy. These washers we got, these Krager washers, the chrome literally disintegrated as soon as I tightened them. So Krager washers, big no-no. Get my guard. So Rob, we need to get some McGuard open-end lug nuts because I think these were Krager too, and I don't want to do with those Kragers. By the way, anybody out there in YouTube land got some Keystone center caps? Jezebel's got Keystone wheels with freaking Krager center caps. We need to remedy that. Oh, but that's gonna be it for right now.
Bye-bye.